Family, family, family. That's the word the British media loves to weaponise whenever Harry and Meghan are involved. Today, they're screaming that the Sussexes are being left out in the cold because King Charles visit the US next year after an invite from Donald Trump. The headlines are dramatic, the commentators are gleeful, and the usual anti-Sussex chorus is out in full force. But here's the truth. The royal family's upcoming visit to the United States for its 250th anniversary is not just ceremonial, it's history in motion. This event marks a quarter millennium since America's independence, yet the bond with Britain endures, a testament to reconciliation and evolving partnership. Every detail, from invitations to grand dinners, is orchestrated to project unity and respect. With King Charles's health in question, the presence of Prince William and Princess Catherine signals the monarchy's resilience and continuity. The visit is a living display of tradition, adapting to a changing world, ensuring the golden thread of history remains unbroken. Royal duty is a life of service, not personal choice. A state visit is its highest expression. Working royals represent the crown, their actions reflecting the nation. Their schedules are filled with official engagements, not leisure, strengthening international bonds. When royals step back, they become private citizens in the eyes of protocol. Prince Harry and Meghan, having chosen independence, are not part of the official delegation. This is not a slight, but a matter of statecraft and protocol. Their lives in America are their own, while the state visit is a function of the monarchy. For now, their paths run parallel, but do not intersect on this official stage. Harry and Meghan's decision to step back from royal duties sent ripples through the monarchy, shaking the very foundation of royal tradition and sparking intense public debate. Their announcement was more than just a personal choice. It was a moment that challenged centuries of expectation and protocol. Their choice for independence changed the family dynamic, forcing both relatives and the institution itself to adapt to a new reality. Relationships were tested, and the royal household had to reconsider how it presented itself to the world. Their absence meant royal duties were redistributed among remaining family members, and the public face of the monarchy shifted. The roles and responsibilities that once belonged to Harry and Meghan were now taken up by others, altering the familiar image of the royal family. Living in California, the Sussexes now watch royal events unfold from afar, experiencing both a newfound sense of freedom and, at times, a lingering feeling of exclusion. Their lives are filled with new opportunities, but also a sense of distance from their former world. They are still family, bound by history and blood, but no longer part of the official royal work or daily life at the palace. During high-profile moments like a state visit or a grand royal celebration, this separation becomes especially clear, highlighting the gap between their new life and the traditions they left behind. They share a country with the royal family in spirit, but not the same world in practice. The physical and emotional distance is felt on both sides of the Atlantic. The visit underscores the consequences of their choice, freedom to live on their own terms, but also a growing distance from royal life and its unique responsibilities. It's a reminder that new paths come with both gains and losses, and that every decision, no matter how liberating, carries its own set of challenges and sacrifices. Family reunions are delicate, and for royals, a state visit makes them even more complex. The king's schedule is packed with official duties, leaving little room for personal moments. A private meeting between King Charles and the Sussexes would risk overshadowing the visit's diplomatic purpose. The tension between public duty and private longing is ever present. Monarchs must prioritise the nation, even as they feel the ache of family distance. The public stage is rarely the place for reconciliation. A family reunion during the tour is unlikely. The focus remains on diplomacy. Healing must wait for a quieter, more private time. There's a faint hope that King Charles might see his American grandchildren, Archie and Lilibet, during the visit. The desire for family connection is strong, but arranging a private meeting would be logistically and politically challenging. Security concerns and media scrutiny make such moments nearly impossible. Some believe the King's personal longing could prompt a quiet meeting, but tradition and duty are powerful barriers. The likely outcome is that public responsibilities will take precedence. The hope for a family reunion remains, but the demands of the Crown prevail. The story of reconciliation is left for another day. The situation is like a coin. One side is tradition and protocol, the centuries-old customs that define the monarchy's public face and keep its legacy alive. The other side is family and emotion, the private bonds and feelings that connect the royals as people, not just as public figures. Many argue that state visits and official events are reserved for working royals, those who have chosen to represent the Crown in an official capacity. Harry and Meghan's exclusion is seen by some as a logical result of their decision to step back from royal duties and forge their own path. Including them in such events would blur the line of official representation, making it unclear who truly speaks for the monarchy. It could also set a tricky precedent for future generations, complicating the already delicate balance of royal roles. The monarchy relies on clear roles and responsibilities to function smoothly and maintain public trust. Yet some suggest that including the Sussexes, even in an informal way, could send a powerful message of unity and reconciliation to the world. Such a gesture could symbolise that, despite disagreements and past tensions, family bonds can endure and even heal. A public act of inclusion might show that the royal family values forgiveness and togetherness, even when opinions differ. The ongoing debate highlights the tension between institutional rules and personal relationships. There's no easy answer to this dilemma. The palace must constantly choose between upholding strict protocol and making a gesture of goodwill that could resonate with the public. It's the timeless struggle between the needs of the institution, which must endure, and the powerful, sometimes complicated ties of family that shape the royals as individuals. Time softens even the deepest wounds. It moves quietly, almost imperceptibly, yet its effects are profound. The passing days and months gently wear away at pain, making space for new beginnings and understanding. Family divisions, royal or not, can heal with patience. Even the most public rifts can slowly mend, given enough time and willingness from all sides. Today, the distance and protocol seem insurmountable, as if tradition itself stands between loved ones. But life is always changing. Seasons shift, and with them so do hearts and circumstances. Harry and Meghan's path brings freedom, a chance to define their own future and identity, but also separation from royal tradition and the comfort of familiar roles and rituals. The royal family continues its journey, upholding centuries-old customs and responsibilities. Bound by duty and history, they move forward together, even as some members walk a different path. For now, their paths diverge, each side seeking peace in their own way. But reconciliation is always possible in the future. Time can bring people back together, even after long separations. Healing comes through small gestures, an exchanged letter, a kind word, or a simple touch, and the slow erosion of hurt as memories of conflict fade and hope quietly grows. This visit may not be the moment for reunion, but hope remains. Family bonds are resilient, able to stretch without breaking, able to withstand strain and find peace in time. Beyond crowns and titles, it is the love and forgiveness within families that endures. It's the human connections that matter most, the shared moments and understanding that unite us. As the state visit unfolds, we watch with hope, looking for signs of warmth and reconciliation. Trusting in the slow, steady turning of the seasons and the promise that time brings healing to all.